and welcome to this month's vlog. I have finished university for my first year, and that is really weird to say because now I've said it, it's real, and that is... I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's really bizarre. I have spare time. I have time at my disposal to do whatever I want to do, and I am genuinely at a loss of what to do with it. A few days after my term officially ended, I decided that it was about time I started doing something productive with my time other than just sitting around wondering what to do with the time. So I started trying to set myself like personal projects, things that I could build my portfolio on, that type of thing. And it wasn't until then that I realised how many skills I had actually acquired during the year, because I could now do all of these projects that I would never have had a clue. They would never have even entered my mind because I wouldn't know how to even begin to start them. I mean, there seems to be this misconception that in first year it doesn't really matter anything that you do, and whilst on paper really all you need to do is pass, and that is completely fine, that is actual rules, you just need to pass your first year and you'll be accepted onto the second year. That's when your grades start to count towards your end of like your degree grade, that type of thing. However, why someone would want to pay £9,000 a year, not show up and not learn the skills, I have yet to find out. I know people who have done it. I know people who have just not paid attention in first year. I know people who have managed to scrape a pass in first year because they have grafted last minute, but they haven't really absorbed any of the skills. They haven't tried to learn any of the skills, and I don't really understand why. Don't know whether that's just me, but I cannot comprehend why someone would do that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, some of it I did already know from A-level and just hands-on experience, but most of it I didn't. Most of it I learned from scratch here. I mean, I've never used Premiere Pro before, I'd never used After Effects before, I'd never used Audition before. I had used similar programs. I mean, I used Cubase for music, I used Final Cut Pro for film, but I didn't know how to use Adobe pretty much other than Photoshop. And even then I knew how to use... I'm pretty good at Photoshop, but I didn't know the professional standard of Photoshop, if that makes any sense at all. I guess what I'm trying to say is try and treat the first year of your degree as a foundation for your second and third, than as the year where you can kind of mess around and just scrape a pass. Because what I learned personally is I'd rather experiment with what I'm doing in my first year, because I have that safety net of being able to do not amazingly and still get into second year. I mean, I certainly kind of came into my element in the last term, the term we've just had, because I just kind of started being playful with everything, because I wasn't focused on the grades, and in turn being playful with it actually boosted my grades up. Also being organised, that helped a lot. Tell me down in the comments something new you tried at university or you want to try at university. Hope you guys have a wonderful holiday, and if you're doing exams, good luck. It'll be fine, life will continue after them, I promise you. It's not the end of the world. Have fun, well, have as much fun as possible, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!